So the first thing before we apply makeup is actually how you prep your skin, and it also depends what skin type you are. For example, my skin type is combination skin, but I do have a little bit of oily skin on my T-zone, so I can't use a heavy cream. So what I use is those really lightweight or gel type or serums, whatever products. And first of all, I'm gonna apply a cream on my face. So this one is from COSRX. It's the hyaluronic acid intensive cream, and I put this all over my face to give my face those moisture back. Really important, before you apply another product, you should let it sit for at least 45 minutes, I would say, but I prefer like 1 or 2 hours. So the next step is sunscreen, which is also really important. Please wear your sunscreen every day. And I have 2 options as well for that. This one is the sun stick, which for me acts like a primer, and I really like to use this on really hot days when you sweat a lot or get oily a lot. And the second option, which I like to use for why is somebody at my door? Okay, I'm back. So I was talking about this one. So this one is basically for everyday use, or when it's like more cold, chilly, fall, winter time. It absorbs pretty well to my skin, so I do like this one a lot as well. But I do like this in hot summer days too, so I can really decide which one I like. So choose your favorite. So after, I also let my sunscreen sit for a little bit, for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I go on with the next step. There's one more if you want to. One more step before applying your foundation. So another thing I would recommend, if you have a lot of redness, for example, and you're not sure if your foundation can cover everything, is this one from Dr. Jart. It's this Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment, and I do like to wear this if I don't wear makeup, for example, because this kind of looks like makeup on, and it's really good in erasing those red spots. So you can wear this as a first layer basically if you want to. I'm not going to use this today, I'm just going to use foundation, but as a little tip. Also, another tip quickly before we start with the application is to wear those eye gel patches if you have like a lot of creasing under your eye. Probably is because you have really dry under eyes and under eye area, if that makes sense. So I do recommend to wear these before you apply your makeup, like at the first or second step before you apply your sunscreen, obviously. And this one is the Cica Natural Eye Gel Patch, which I use from time to time. Okay, let's finally start with the application. So I did my skincare and my sunscreen. And now, application tool. I like to use sponges because for me it applies more evenly, and if you keep blending, like a lot of the excess product will be absorbed. If I use a brush, you probably have sometimes too much product on your skin, so I do recommend a sponge. Also for beginners, I think a sponge is just more convenient. Then you have to choose your perfect foundation, which is really hard, I know. I do really like the Editprogramm Double Lasting Foundation. The texture has slightly changed to a little bit more oily. I like the formula before better, but anyways, I still use it because I really like it still. And I would recommend not a matte finish and not a glowy one, because the really glowy ones, they transfer everywhere, and we don't want to set our face with powder today. Because that way it looks the best. So choose a semi-matte finish, I would suggest. So if you want a more glow, just use highlighter in the end if you want those really glowy look. But remember, because of all the moisture you give your face, you do have a little bit more glow anyways. So this is the foundation and this is the tool, so let's hop right into it. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand and put it all over my face. Don't mind me using my viewfinder as a mirror. So I put it all over the face evenly. Now here's the deal. We take a glow mist or a fixing spray or anything. I use this one from Pixi because it kind of acts like a fixing spray as well. And we put it now onto your face. On our face. I got this trick from TikTok. Now we let it set for a little bit and then we start blending it out. If you want to use a setting spray, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter one. I do like this one. Okay, and then we start blending after it dries a little bit. Okay, now start blending, and you should at least blend for 2 or 3 minutes, so let's go. Especially on areas where your foundation creases a lot, like around the mouth area or eye area, you should just blend a lot more. When you think you're done, if you blend enough. And as you can see, your base looks pretty flawless already. So now it depends if you have eye bags or any more redness to cover. You could use a second layer of foundation or concealer. I'm not a huge fan of concealer and I don't really need concealer. So I'm just going to use a little bit more of this foundation on some areas. I don't really need it, to be honest, but I just want to give you guys the full recipe to good foundation. And we blend this again, but not as long as the last one. So now you're gonna do your normal routine, lipstick, blush, highlighter, whatever you like to, and then we come back. So I did the rest of my makeup and this is what I came up with. Pretty simple look though. And now for the last part, I'm gonna put on some face mist or setting spray again. I'm gonna use this one from Pixi again because I like the glow. And we're done after that basically, so. And this is what the foundation looked like. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I promise a hair care video will come really soon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and see you guys in my next one. Bye!